Welcome everyone. Welcome. This is take two, but welcome to the day one of the State of Being daily check-in. I'm super excited to begin this process. Uh, I'm super excited to share with the world and collaborate. I hope the microphone is picking up what I'm saying now because I just had a bit of a mishap with that. But that's the beauty of everything in life. Like when you're learning something, when you stepping into something, you're gonna have obstacles, but it ain't stopping nothing. Um, but today's check-in, before we get into anything, as the title describes, we're going to discuss the power of presence. I want to start with a moment of resetting. So we're going to take a deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. What that does is it stops us for a moment. The world around us is pulling us in so many different directions. So many different things going on around us. It's just tugging at our emotions, just tugging at our thoughts and ideas. We just need to take a moment just to reset and be clear on who we are and our presence in this world. Before we get into discussing presence, I want to set my intentions for the day. My intentions are to be clear. I'm clear on who I am. I'm clear on what I'm doing. And my intentions are to tackle what's in front of me, and that's it. I can only give the best version of me to the things that are on my docket for today. I'll tackle tomorrow's work tomorrow. I will tackle tomorrow's obstacles tomorrow. It's important to have a clear understanding of your intentions because, we're living in a world where, as I mentioned earlier, so many things are going to try to pull you in different directions and take you off your pivot. So you got to be clear on who you are and what you want to do. If not, somebody else is going to describe you and inform an opinion of you, inform, a description of who you are, and you'll live it. And I know that was something that I struggled with my whole life, living in these parallels that were beyond me. I know how God made me. I know what God put in me, and it's just about living in that. Shout out to the one person in here right now. We doing our daily check-in. I definitely want to make sure that I emphasize the importance of presence, because presence is a reflection of who you are internally. And that internal warfare that we're all going through is a part of the process to discovering, your state of being. Are these the things that I put on myself as to who I want to be, or are these the things that have been put on to me by other people in the chaos that's around me? So taking a moment to stop and reflect on, what it is that you want to do in life and where do you want to go. Taking a moment to reflect on, your morals, the things that the people around you don't understand. That's the fire inside you that people around you won't understand. And that requires a level of hardcore presence. I don't know how else to put it besides just cutting everything off and really reflecting on who you are. And with that, I want to take a moment to reflect and have a moment of gratitude, because it's important to be grateful for the things that we have at this current moment. I'm grateful for my ability to reset. I'm grateful for my ability to be present. I'm grateful for the ability to acknowledge my shortcomings and acknowledge my strongholds. But I'm also grateful for the willpower that God gave me, because I know that at the end of the day, I can overcome anything. I've been through so much in my life. To be here, it's a beautiful moment. So yesterday we did our live stream and launching this entire series of daily check-ins. Make sure y'all check that out, because on there's a TVR freestyle that I think all of y'all will find phenomenal. It's at the very end of the live stream, but within that live stream, we discussed a lot of things like, why I call you guys stars and not fans. To me, it kind of robs you all of your dignity if I feel like I'm calling you a fan. Like, I'm not somebody you should be fanatical about. But I know that once you listen to my music and you listen to my messaging, you'll understand that there's a presence beyond me that gives me the ability to have confidence in who I am. So um, my album Being is available on all streaming platforms. I used it as a, that project in itself was a reflection of everything that I experienced in life up until that particular moment of creating that album. I was struggling with the idea of being called a rapper because obviously there's a lot of negative connotations that came with that. People are going to judge you, not take you seriously. And I didn't even take myself seriously, to be honest with you. So to be here is a step in the right direction. But make sure y'all check out that album Being. Make sure y'all check out that live stream that we did yesterday. I think that, I know that it'll be helpful to those who are going through something in their life right now and they're looking for, words of encouragement. So definitely check out the album. And as we close out, I want to close out with a moment of appreciation to the people who got me to this particular point. Shout out to my family and friends who've supported me through everything. But shout out to the stars as well. You are important. I want you to understand that. You are about making a real advancement in this world, making real shifts in this world. And I know that doesn't come easy. That's a tall task in this world with so much chaos going on. So continue to shine on. Continue to be the best version of yourself and give every moment the best version of you. It's your boy Black. We're checking out and checking in from the check-in. We'll be here tomorrow, same time. I turn this